So how do you move to a new place and make friends? It took me about 20 years to figure it out, and I figured out the recipe to do it.
Hurry up so you can get on my video.
And the key to doing it is leaning against this tree right here. It's this bicycle. My story around all this was when I first moved back to San Antonio with my future wife at the time, and we moved back into a neighborhood street, got a job, and we struggled to make friends. We struggled to find people that were of a shared interest with us and a shared like of things that we like to do. And I was pretty miserable. So miserable, in fact, that I thought the solution was we needed to move houses. And my wife and I put our house up for sale. We moved to a different neighborhood, rented a house, and the same thing happened. I didn't find a peer group. And so the first thing I did was start to rethink what making friends is really like as an adult. And it's not like when you were younger, like you get thrown in school or you get thrown in a dorm and suddenly there's an instant peer group there. You go to camp, that's the way life always works. Instead, adults make friends through shared activities and interests. And so I figured out the three-step process to make friends as an adult, whether you're 20, 30, 40, or 50, because I had seen other people use precisely this formula. And step number one is you go and identify stuff that you want to do. And for me, I love being on this bicycle. And I went and bought it. It's a super stupid expensive bicycle, kind of dumb how expensive bicycles are, but that's not part of this video. And I started to realize I really like to spend time out riding around in forests like this one on a bicycle. So that was step number one, identifying what I really want. And then number two, I got super comfortable figuring out how to invite tons of people to go along with me on this bicycle whenever, well, like I wanted to. And I would invite 10, 20, 30, 40 people every time I would organize a ride. And I had an easy text group. I would send messages and say, hey, let's go ride. And it worked great. Because you invite 40 people, sometimes 5 or 6 show up. And I didn't take it personally if people didn't show up, like they had kids, they were parents, or they were just busy with work or whatever. That was just the nature of it. And then suddenly step number 3 was, after I started to invite people and show them a good time at these events, I started to build relationships with those people. We talk about our shared interest of cycling. My wife and I would get invited over to dinner at these people's houses and stuff like that. And so all in all, like this 3-step process of identifying stuff you like, asking everyone you know to come along with you on these adventures when you go do the thing that you like. And then number 3, getting invited yourself to develop relationships around stuff. Like I found this formula of how you can make friends. And today, like, I got plenty of friends. Like I'm really happy with the number I have, just because I have so many activities and I invite everybody to go do it, and then you develop relationships with people around that. So this is a secret. I don't know if this video is any good, but it is what I think, and it's what's worked for me, and it's made my life a lot better. So let me know what you think. Bye.